Hi everybody, welcome back. It's Anna. Today I'm going to be doing a different sort of video. I wanted to come on here to do a product review. Somebody from a company called Evergreen Art Supply contacted me. Don contacted me from the company and asked me if I wanted to review one of their products. And I said, sure, why not? Because I checked out their site and he had mentioned one particular product which I was very interested in. And so I wrote back saying, I am definitely interested in reviewing it. And, so far on my channel, I've not done any product reviews. This is actually going to be my first one where somebody's actually contacted me. And in the past, I mean, if you've watched any of my haul videos, I've been pretty honest in terms of what I think about a product, and I like to think that I'm pretty decisive in whether I like it or not. And if I don't like it, I usually will not either mention it, or I will mention it for review reasons, just to kind of give you some insight into how something works or if it doesn't work, in case you're interested. And so I hope you find this review helpful, because this is something that it's a product that you've heard me mention many times, and I find that this is a great tool for any crafter, or in this case, any sewer or quilter. So I'm going to get right into it. So everything was packed in this envelope right here. It actually came very quickly. I was very surprised at the shipping. And once again, it's by Evergreen Art Supply, and it is a company based, I believe, in Seattle, created by Frank Garcia, who came from kind of a creative background. He started in graffiti work, tattoo art, and then auto upholstery, which was a job that he was in. And in that, he had a lot of coworkers who were asking for and needing a good pair of scissors that were built for heavy use and that were also affordable. And so that's kind of where we are now, where they did send me a pair of scissors to review. And so let's get right into it. So it came in a box like this. Just by first impressions, I've not opened this yet. It's pretty heavy, so pretty sturdy box as well. And this is called the Super Scissors. So we've got a card that comes with it, and it comes with Super Scissors Care, so you'll know how to take care of your scissors. And the motto of the company, it seems, is that every great artist and crafter needs good tools. And I am a firm believer of that. I believe that if you have the right tools and if you have good quality things, you're able to create and express yourselves better. So that's what they look like in the box. And these are 9-inch shears. And if I can get them out, wow, they're heavy. These are pretty heavy duty. So kind of looks like the evergreens here in Washington, which is very cool. So I like the packaging. And then you've got the scissors themselves, which they come with a plastic covering, which is really nice to protect it. I'm gonna say these are pretty, you can definitely tell these mean business. They're well oiled, so you can kind of get that really smooth opening. I'm gonna just kind of wipe it off with my blotter here. And so they hold really well. They're ergonomically designed for the handle, so you've got that wide opening here. It's kind of got this nice rubbery sort of handle, which is really nice, so they don't slip from your hand. It's not plastic, so you know how sometimes when you're cutting for long periods of time, you kind of get that, I don't know, that rubbing against your fingers. If you're a sewer, I think this is a really nice size. I'll show you compared to my Fiskars scissors what they look like. So, and these are the kind of plastic handles that I'm talking about. This is my main pair of scissors that I use for cutting fabric because I do sew. And so that's just kind of what it looks like. So different sort of handle design, but this one feels very comfortable in the hands. You kind of got that wider opening here, whereas compared to this, you've got a wider plastic, so you don't have as much room to maneuver your fingers with. And so looks really nice. But the real test is going to be whether it can cut well. Unfortunately, I don't have any leather to cut through. I don't have any spare pieces, but I do have fabric, so I've kind of got different types of fabric here to test with. So cord, I just kind of pulled that out just to kind of give it a test to see how well it cuts. It cuts very smoothly over this, like without effort, like that. So that's really nice. And I like that sound that it makes. That's when you know it's a good pair of scissors, when it can make that really nice sound. So, so this fabric is just kind of like your cheapy cotton sort of fabric. So I just cut a little sample to kind of give you a view. Let's see if I can cut that. Oh, it cuts really nicely. That's really nice. Wow. I'm impressed so far. All right, so this is more of like your decorative fabric. It's a little bit thicker than the cotton stuff here. This has a rougher kind of texture, and this one's a smoother fabric texture. Let's see if I can lift this up to show you. Yeah, that's really nice. I'm sure it's going to cut like this through all the fabric. And then I've got, this is upholstery fabric. So this is kind of your thicker textured stuff. This is more for, say, if you were reupholstering a chair, or if you were doing sort of more like outdoor pillows, sort of like garden furniture. So this is a little bit, definitely a bit thicker. And see how that cuts. Yeah, that's smooth. And then this is similar to that kind of upholstery fabric, just because this is actually designer fabric that I got way back in my days of interning with a textiles company called Scalamandre. Most of you probably have not heard it because it's kind of like a high-end place. I used to live in Chicago, and that's where I interned. So they had a lot of like fabric samples and such. So this is upholstery fabric as well, so it's quite thick. And because this is fancy fabric, I'm just going to cut on the edge here. And it cuts very smoothly compared to, say, if I were to use my Fiskars. There's a bit more kind of like friction, and I don't even know how to describe it. Like pushback, I want to say. These are sharp, I will tell you that. These Fiskars are pretty sharp. But with this is pretty effortless. Like without any effort on my part, these will cut through like that. So I'm no expert in sewing, but I do know a good pair of scissors because I've worked with a lot. Scissors are kind of like one of my must-have tools, and my mom works in the sewing business. She does tailoring and she works with a lot of leather, so she's had a lot of good pairs of scissors in her day, and so I think she would actually really appreciate a pair of these. So I'm thinking maybe this is something I could get her. The thing is, in Chinese tradition, you don't give scissors and you don't give knives as gifts. So maybe I'll just like get it for her and not actually, it's not going to be an actual gift. But I'm thinking, because these are so good, that I might get her a pair because I think she would really appreciate a nice pair of scissors. So these are actually on the website, on the Evergreen Art Supply website, for $27.95. I think they're originally $38.99. And as I'm filming right now, it's free shipping on all orders. They do have a few other products on their website, so you can go check that out. And I will link everything below as well as a link for these scissors. And they are also on Amazon. So if you're an Amazon Prime member, you can get them. It's same day free shipping if you order before like noon. Otherwise, it's Prime shipping time, which is your average 2 days. But it's $39 on Amazon. So there is a bit of a price difference, so you get a better deal ordering from the site. And so I'm actually really glad that I said yes to this review because I really like this pair of scissors. This is a really good pair. It's heavy duty. If you need a multi-purpose heavy duty pair of scissors, I would definitely recommend this. For $28, this is actually a really good price. I feel like scissors can get pretty pricey for a good pair, so this is very affordable. And for $39, if it's at the regular price, I would say that would still be worth it, because when you're talking like a pair of scissors from Fiskars, say in the sewing section of a craft store, these can get pretty high up. We're talking $30, $40, especially for a larger pair. So for this being $28 is a pretty darn good price. So they did send this to me as a complimentary thing to review, but I did say that I was going to give them my honest opinion about the customer service and of the product, and I feel like this was definitely worth reviewing because I really like it. So I'm pretty happy with this pair of scissors. I think this is definitely going to replace my my kind of like regular, these are my regular scissors. These are the ones that I use to craft with and cut things with. I don't use these for anything other than fabric. But now this pair is going to replace my purple pair for everyday crafting and such, because this, if it can withstand leather and other heavy duty things, I feel like it'll just do very well. So there we have it. There is the review for Evergreen Art Supply. I hope you guys check it out if you guys are interested in the scissors, or if you guys are interested in any of their products that they have on their website. And like I said, I will link everything down below in the description box. And yeah, let me know if you guys have any comments or feedback. Please leave them down below in the comments section. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I hope this wasn't terribly awkward as a first review of a product, but I'm very happy with the pair of scissors. So it will be added to my little mini scissors collection that I've got going, and I'm just happy to have a really quality pair of scissors. I really believe in that principle of having good quality tools for creating. All right, guys, I will end it here. Hope you guys doing well, and see you in my next video. Bye.